Hi everyone! This training video is the third video in a series that explains how to install and begin using your Spotfire Sales Rep dashboard. This video focuses on two new tabs that are being introduced in Q2 2014. The tabs are named Year Over Year and Cross Product. We'll start with the Year Over Year view. In this particular view, I'm looking at a vacant territory in companion animal. I've already filtered down data from December through May. So let's talk about the left side of the page and how to work with filters. If I start at the very top of the page, I have a territory number and a little checkbox. For the majority of folks in the field, everyone has one territory. We do have some situations where folks have multiple territories assigned to them, and this allows them to toggle between the various territories. For most people, you can just leave that box checked. It shouldn't impact anything that you're looking at. Just below that, we have a button for resetting filters. Always a good practice when you start looking at the dashboard. Reset all your filters so that you know you're looking at all of your data. If you happen to have a filter set on a different page, that filter may carry over to this page and you may get bad results. Below that, I have a little window called Report By. Currently, you're seeing customer-SAP number, which corresponds to the column to the right, which is the field of all of the customers and the SAP number in this particular territory. We're going to come back to that drop-down window in a little bit because that's really where the power is in this report, because this can be changed and configured any way you like. Below that, we have our date fields, January through December. It is set up that way on this page because we have calculated this report to be a year-over-year comparison. So when you select January, you're going to get January from the prior year, January from the current year. For the data set that I'm working with right now, we don't have data past May of 2014, so the table is set up to already filter out June through December. You can reset the filters. All of the data will come there and you'll see very poor results because it'll be 12 months of 2013 compared to 5.5 months of 2014. Below that, we have our product groupings. These will change based on your business unit. For companion animal, these are the product groups that they're focused on. You can filter out the various product groups and you can see who's purchasing, if you're only interested in one product group, which customers are purchasing in each of these product groups. For this particular example, I'm just going to leave all of these product groups checked and continue on. Below that, we have the ability to filter down to an individual customer. And right now, if I was to filter to one customer, you might question, well, what's the value of that? Well, we're going to go back and see what the value of that is, because this reporting tool is not just one report. It's really any type of report that you want to make it. So let's go back up to the real secret sauce here, and that is this Report By tab. If I go ahead and select Report By tab, I get this window that pops down, and it actually scrolls down a little bit deeper. You can see I have Customer SAP selected. Hopefully you'll see that blue tab. Maybe I'm not interested in seeing my territory at the customer level. Maybe I'm interested in seeing how I'm doing in the various product groupings. So I can deselect that and select Product Group. And now I come back out and I now have my sales data grouped and reported by the various product groups. So these individual selection criteria allow you to change what you're looking at and how you're looking at that data. Maybe I'm interested in seeing what distributors are active in my territory. I can select distributors and I can see who the big distributors are, what they're doing in my territory year over year. You can go through each one of these examples. Maybe I want to take it to the zip code, right? And see how am I doing in each of my zip codes. Probably doesn't add much value. However, what may be interesting is you can select more than one item to report by. So if I just leave it at the zip code for now, and maybe I'm interested in what accounts are in those zip codes. I already have zip code selected. Let's go ahead and pick the Customer SAP as my second choice. And what the report now builds is by zip code underneath which customers are in those zip codes. So this box allows you to define the report any way you like. Let's assume I don't like this view. I'm going to deselect these two. I want to see at the product level. I want to see what's going on at the product level, and I have all my products. Maybe I want to see product level, and underneath product level I want to see the UINs that make up each of those products. So now I have, for each product, there's Activil, there's quite a few SKUs underneath, so there's all the UINs for Activil. I can come up to, I could scroll through this list, it's alphabetical. So you could see just how powerful this reporting tool is. You really have the ability to build a report and look at the data the way you want to see it. So one particular view that I suspect many people will look at is show me my customers, first my select customers, and then show me the products that each of those customers are purchasing. And now I have an alphabetical listing. But this is where the customer filter comes in handy. So maybe I'm interested in one particular customer. I'm interested in a customer, Pleasant Valley. I don't want to scroll through this whole list. I just want to go ahead and focus on Pleasant Valley. So I can bring up this full keyboard and I can type in Pleasant, I can hit return, and there we go. It filters it down to Pleasant Valley. I select Pleasant Valley. Now I'm filtered to one particular customer. Maybe for this one particular customer, I'm interested in seeing for each of their purchases how they're doing by GL period. So I can come right back up to report by, and I can open it up and I can select GL period as my third choice. And now what I have is for Pleasant Valley Hospital, for each of the products, I can see for each month what their purchases were. So again, you really have the ability to drive this report any way you want. You can look at your data in a various number of ways. So we're very excited about delivering this this tool set to you, because I think you're going to find it very helpful as you analyze the sales data in your territory. So let's go. Let's move off of this tab. I think it's going to be a very popular one. Let's move to another tab. The next tab we're going to move to is cross product. Excuse me. First thing I'm going to do here, just to get everything cleaned up, because right now the filter is still there with Pleasant Valley. You can see the sales by GL period across the bottom. Let's just go ahead and reset filters again. I'm going to select that button. In this particular case, it's not a year-over-year view, so you more than likely will want to leave all of the months checked. So to the right here, I have my customer SAP number, and across the top of the page, I've got some items already selected. In this particular case, if I go back to the window here, I've got product grouping, and underneath the product grouping, the various products that are being purchased. So this is a very powerful tool. Again, you can switch between the various views, but this was intended to drive the question, hey, I want to find out all of my customers purchasing Novavac Intratrack and maybe not purchasing Novavac CIV. So right now I have everyone there. I'm going to just tap on the label for Novavac Intratrack. It's going to sort lowest to highest. Tap on it again, it'll be highest to lowest. And now I can go down the list and I can see this very first one, Bethel Animal Hospital, big purchaser of Novavac Intratrack, not really purchasing a whole lot of other products here. I can scroll across and I can see what exactly is going on. So this really gives you that cross-sell opportunity or cross-check opportunity to see what each product, what each customer is doing across the entire portfolio. You can use the filters to customize again down below. You can select an individual if that's your choice, but I think what's more likely is that you will filter out the various product groupings that you're not interested in, and you can just focus in on a few different products and product groupings to see how the cross-sell opportunity is going. So again, we're very excited about this Spotfire tool set that we're able to deliver, and being able to customize the view of the report the way you want to see it is what we think is going to be a very well-received tool set. All right, that pretty much sums it up. It's you have two new tabs, and you've got filters on the left and the ability to drive how those reports are presented to you by those little drop-down boxes. We hope you find this very helpful. Look forward to hearing any feedback you may have, and very excited to bring you this tool set. Thanks again.